Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Good evening, everyone. I'm so happy to be with you all today. Thank you for taking out time to join this live. So, I will be your host today with these three amazing business partners of mine. Each of them all share a truth that can shift your life if you let it, right? So, this live is for you if you feel ready for a change. It is for you if you want more peace, more purpose, and more freedom in your life. So, first, we have someone who will speak on believe in the impossible. Because sometimes life make you forget what is possible. The work, the bills, stress, responsibility. But God still opens doors. Dreams still come alive when you believe again. She will remind you that nothing is too late for you. And next will be so the first person was Modupe, the second one will be Moromoke. She will speak to us on the topic pursue what sets your soul on fire, because we all deserve more than survival. You deserve a life that gives you joy, energy, and meaning. So when you follow what lights you up, you create room for new blessings. She will help you see why you must stop shrinking yourself. And then the third will be Lila. Lila will talk to us about how to visualize your future, because when you see it in your mind, you can move towards it in real life. Because visualizing your goal gives you direction, it gives you focus and confidence. She will show you how to train your mind to expect good things again. And I will close with start small and think big, because we know that you do not need to have everything figured out. You only need to take one small step today. Small actions grows into big results. Every testimony in this business started with, you know, very simple yes. All the people that we've seen succeeding, even in our business, in your life, all around you, it started with a simple yes. And when you think big and start small, nothing stays the same. So my prayer is that today will open your heart again. I pray you feel encouraged, strengthened, and ready for your own next step, because we are here to remind you that you are not alone and you have everything that it takes for you to succeed. So, without further ado, I will move on to Modupe. Modupe, please introduce yourself and take it away.
Hello, everyone. Thank you, Elizabeth, and hello again, Murmaka and Leela. Thank you, viewers, for joining us once again. Like Elizabeth has said, my name is Modupe, and I live in the UK. And I'm going to be talking about believing in the impossible. You know, let's take our minds to something that we personally felt we couldn't do at some point in our lives, something that seemed so far-fetched, something that seemed impossible to us at the time, and how somehow we were able to overcome it and come on the other side. That alone is the first proof that nothing is really, really impossible. Usually we think things are impossible because we haven't done them before, or we haven't seen others do them before, or we feel that we do not have the skills, and that's why it feels like it's impossible. Now, let me give you the example of the Wright brothers, the ones who were told for years that it was impossible to fly a plane. But they decided no, they believed that this can be done. And they did all they knew to do until they saw, did they fail? Many times. But eventually they were able to fly that plane. Sometimes I just look, maybe there's a plane flying overhead, and I imagine that I'm sure that before the Wright brothers decided they were going to take up that project, if you are told anyone that someday there'll be an object suspended in the air, or so I won't say suspended, moving, in the air from one part of the world to another, people have said, no, it's impossible. That at best you can have a ship. But today, it's so commonplace that we don't even think too much about it. And that's how it is about things that we haven't done before. It looks so far-fetched, like no one has done it and therefore it's impossible. But when we come to when we think back that every success, every milestone in the world, everything that has been achieved, every invention started with someone believing that this thing can be done. The person who made the light bulb, he tried, like some say he tried 10,000 times. Some say he tried 1,000 times. Either way, those numbers are still big enough, for you to, for somebody to be discouraged along the journey. But he believed that this could be done, and he went for it. And today we all enjoy electricity. So many, if I was to mention all the inventions across, from generation to generation, will be out of time. But this just to tell you that there's proof everywhere that what was once called impossible is now possible. Let me bring it home to our business platform. Sometimes some people see, some of the things that people earn and they say it's impossible. And I say, I don't blame them. It's because they have never experienced it. But once you've experienced something, no matter how much someone tries to convince you otherwise, it's possible because you've been there. And I'll leave it at that, and I hope that as you go on towards the end of the year and into next year, those things that you've believed in your heart, in your mind, you have concluded to yourself that are impossible for you, you'll start to revisit them and you start to challenge them once again. So that's it from me. Thank you, everyone.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Modupe. So you need to believe in the possible, because there's nothing that is impossible unless you make it impossible. Everything is possible. You can achieve anything that you need and you want to achieve. You are the only variable. So thank you so much. Moromoke, please introduce yourself and talk to us.
Hello, good evening, everyone. I hope today has been good on your side as it is on my side today. I actually thought we are back in summer today because it was so sunny. So like my business partner said, my name is Moromoke Ajayi and I live in London, United Kingdom with my family. I practice here as a nurse too. And what has brought all of us together is because we are business partners. We have something going on the side for us, and that is why you see our face here. Today, I'll be talking about pursue what sets your soul on fire. Pursue what sets your soul on fire. As individuals, all of us have something that sparks us up each time we think about it. Each time those things come to our mind, our soul is lifted. Even at the point where we have not been able to manifest them, we have not been able to do anything about them. Just the thought of those things coming to our mind, stir up our spirits. Those are the things that set our soul on fire. There are things that might look like inconvenience to some people, but for us, it comes to us naturally. It comes to us with ease. We don't struggle with it. In fact, people might be looking at us and be like, oh, why is she stressing herself like that? But to us, it is not stress. It is something that lightens up our day, that brings a soft, gentle smile to our lips. Something that make us feel satisfied and fulfilled. Something that make us go to bed at the end of the day of our day job, and we are able to sleep like a baby, like someone that has had a fulfilled day. Those are the things that set our soul on fire. But unfortunately, so many of us still at that level of feeling. We don't manifest. We don't I don't know the English to use again. We don't let people see us do those things and let people, benefit from it. Let lives be affected by it, because maybe we are afraid or maybe we lack the resources. It can either be that we are so afraid of what people will say, because like I said before, some of those things might look awkward to some. Might look like we are inconveniencing ourselves. We just don't have some people will may tell you you don't have something tangible, like something meaningful to do with your time. This is what you are doing. But to us, it is what brings us joy. But maybe we are so particular, and we are so afraid of what people will say, and we are like, let me just stay here and just be enjoying the feeling. No, that is not the purpose of God for us. And secondly, it might be because we lack the resources. We want to do this thing, but there is no resources to bring them to manifestation. I am telling you today that those things can actually come alive. You can bring them alive. Small little steps towards them, small little efforts every day can actually help bring those things alive. You don't need to start big. You can start from the little, from the one closest to you, no matter how small it is. And then, when you start small, the fact that you already set out to start small will also open your mind to a better way, or a more beneficial way that you can do those things. For example, someone that has passion for the less privileged, if you don't visit them with your widow's mite, you might not know what exactly they need. It might just be that your presence that they need. Sometimes when the volunteers come to the hospital to visit, I like to encourage them that it's not only about serving their meals. If you see someone that really wants to talk out of these patients, take your time, sit with them. In fact, sometimes I intentionally go and drag some of them. But can you help me talk with this lady? Can you help me talk with this gentleman? Because as nurses, we see that some of them want to talk, but we don't always have the time, because there are a lot of them that we are looking after. So when I see this volunteer, I just drag them and just sit with this lady for me and chat with her. Maybe that is all you need to start with. When you start visiting these people, when you start calling them, when you start reaching out to them, especially from their social media handles or some other ways, you will get to know the bigger things that they know by starting from the smaller one. So we don't need to start big. Let's start small, and you will begin to learn a better way how you can help, how you can bring out those spark in yourself too. Apart from helping those people, apart from imparting their life. And what does this help do for you? It energizes you. You are full of energy. You want to do more. You want to think more. You want to you want to do more by imparting them positively. And it helps you to be more creative too. Like I said, you will begin to discover those other ways whereby you can come in to make those impacts. You don't need to be a billionaire. You don't need to be a millionaire. Those little time, those little money can actually go a long way. And you also will be growing. You'll be growing because mentally, psychologically, you will improve. You will increase in all areas of your life. So life is too short for us to keep those things under our pillow. Life is too short for us to bury our gifts, those things that God has given to us to make impact with. Life is too short for us to keep them or just hide them somewhere and allow them to die a natural death. It's not going to give us joy at the end of the day too, because at the end of the day, when we grow old, the thoughts will begin to come to you, and you will be like, and I have the opportunity of doing something about this thing and I did not do it. So it might bring end of life regret for people like that. So today I am encouraging you. What is that thing that you have silenced? Bring them back. Go and bring them out and do something about them. Stop postponing. Do not allow them to die. You can actually bring them to life if you want to. Be intentional about it. That is why so many of us are in this community, because we want to make impact like the way we want it to be. I said something today about you need resources to make a choice. So if it is about resources, look out for where you can get resources to make those things come alive. So start where you are, take one step per day, And do not think it is only people that start big that make impact. People that start small also make a big impact. Thank you very much. The world is waiting for that thing that is burning inside of you. So let it burn. Let it burn and let people feel it. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Moromoke, for that powerful talk. I hope everyone you being inspired. Remember, do not shrink yourself because you have all it takes for you to succeed. So you need to allow that little light of yours to shine out. Be the best version of yourself. Don't allow the gift that God has invested in you to go to waste. Okay? So we'll move on to Lila. Lila, please introduce yourself and talk to us about visualizing our goals.
Yeah, thank
Visualizing
you
our
very,
future. Thank you.
thank you very much, Elizabeth. Thank you for having me, and thank you, Murumoki and Modupe, for all the amazing conversation. So yes, I'm Leela. I live in the UK. I'm a chartered accountant, and I started this business for a while. So I want to talk about imagine you and visualize your future. So imagine this, you wake up one morning and your life finally matches the version you've secretly been daydreaming about. More time, more freedom, and more choices. Feel good, isn't it? But there's the thing, none of that becomes real until you first see it. Your mind needs a destination before your actions can follow. It's like setting a pin on a map. Once you lock it in, the route starts revealing itself step by step. So today, I want you to visualize your future. Not the safe version, not the maybe one day version, but a bold, scary, exciting future that makes your heart beat faster. See yourself working on your own terms. Feel what it's like to choose your schedule, not to ask for permission. Picture having the energy again, the spark again, and that you got the burnout under the deadlines, the commute, and corporate pressure. Honestly, visualize it. When you visualize it clearly, the freedom, the income, the flexibility, something clicks. Your brain starts believing it's possible. And once you believe, you move differently. You show up differently. You become unstoppable. This is exactly how people shift from burnout employees to powerful online earners. It starts with a vision, and then with mentorship, we have a proven system, tools that remove the overwhelm. That vision becomes your new reality. So go on, visualize your future. Feel it, own it, walk towards it. Your mind has already seen what's possible. Now it's your turn to go and claim it. Dream boldly, act fiercely. Create the future, the life you can't stop visualizing. Thank you, and I give the floor back to you, Elizabeth.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Lila, for that powerful message as well as always. So, guys, you need to visualize your future because the Bible says that as the man think of it himself, so he is. And you can achieve as far as you can see. If you see yourself small, you're going to be small. If you see yourself as someone working in progress, then you're going to be there. The important thing is do not stay stuck. You must make the steps because you cannot succeed if you're still in the same position. Remember, you cannot keep doing the same thing and expect a different result. If you want something different for 2026, do not wait for 31st to make New Year resolution. The New Year resolution starts now with tiny little step. For me, I'm planning to lose weight in 2026. So I'm beginning to plan what I'm going to do I need to hit the gym or do something, but I must do something, and I'm beginning to do it now. I don't want to wait till the 1st of January, because remember, those 2-year resolution lasts for the first week of January, and then we all put it on the shelf. But if you start early, then you can work towards what you want to achieve. And remember, consistency is what builds a momentum. So thank you so much. Thank you, viewers, again for for staying with us up till this time. So now I want to speak on something that has shaped my own journey. Start small and think big. Many people, stop themselves because they feel they need everything perfect before they begin. They wait for more time, more money, more confidence, more clarity. And whilst they're waiting, life keep moving because it doesn't stop. Years pass by, dreams stay on the shelf, but the truth is this: every big dreams begin with one small step, one simple action, one brave yes. Just like I did mention earlier, I know that I have to lose weight. So I need to start making effort for me to lose weight. The weight is not just going to fly off my body. I need to start looking at what I'm eating and be intentional about it. Even when the puff puff is that nice, I just have to take my eyes off it and understand that I need to prepare myself for the summer 2026, right? So something needs to give, because you cannot eat your cake and have it. Something needs to give. I need to say no to some comfort food. I need to do exercise. I need to go through some pain for me to achieve it, because nothing is free in this world. There is no free lunch. Some people see success, they admire success from people, and that's why it's very wrong to envy anybody, because every successful person that you have seen have put in the work. I mean, hard work to be where they are. So it's actually a sin to envy someone, because you might not be ready to go through what they have gone through to be where they are. It's rather important for us to appreciate people, thank God for their life, and pray for the grace to be successful just as they are. So many people stop themselves because they feel they need everything perfect before they begin. They wait for the right time, more money, more confidence, more clarity. And whilst they are waiting, life keep moving. Years pass, dreams stay, on the shelf. But the truth is this: every big dreams begin with one small step, one small action, one brave yes. And nothing changes until you move. Even the steps look small, God can breathe on it. God can multiply it. You can turn it into something bigger than you ever imagined. When I started this business, I did not have all the answer. I was working full time. I'm still working full time. I have my responsibilities as a mom, as a single mom at home. I was tired, more tired than I am now, because then I was just, having brain calculating everything and trying to see what's going to happen to our future. Yeah, I felt stretched, but I decided to start small, because I knew if I remain in my comfort zone and keep doing the same thing, I'm not going to see a different result. So I showed up for the training. I learned one thing at a time. I took one action each day, and slowly everything started to shift. Small steps create momentum. Small step build confidence. Small step teach you discipline. Small step shows you that you are stronger than you think, because sometimes we feel that we are not strong, but when you step out of your comfort zone, you really realize the strength that you have within you. When you think big, you give your mind permission to dream again. You give yourself a new picture of the life that you want. You begin to see possibilities instead of obstacles. You begin to trust that your future is worth fighting for. So think about the life that you want. If you want more time, you want more peace, more freedom, more joy in your home, these things are real. They are possible, but you must begin from where you are, with what you have. Don't wait for, a very smooth, position. Just begin from where you are. Take that small step. Do not despise small beginning. Do not look down on slow progress. Do not think that your effort is too small. Every strong tree began with a tiny seed. Every success story began with a small start. So today, I want to encourage all our viewers, if you're watching us now live or you'll be watching the replay, please start small, think big. Take that next step. Do the little you can today and trust God to meet you there. Because your future is not built on one giant moment. It is built in many small choices, one day at a time, one action at a time, and 1 year at a time. Because you're capable of, achieving more. So we waiting here in our business community. We here to encourage you. Is a very strong community that is invested in your personal growth and development, in building wealth, and then mindset shift. So if you're feeling stuck where you are and you feel that nudge from this life, if any of us has spoken to you, reach out, connect with us on our email. You can see our website on the screen. Connect with us because we are here to help you get started. We are here to help you move from that comfort zone to step into your God's given potential to achieve more, because you're capable of achieving more. Do you have anything that you have planned for 2026? What are those things that you have planned? If you don't take action, nothing is going to happen. You're going to still be there. You'll be singing the same song in January, singing the same song in July, singing the same song in 2026. What are you going to do with all the information that you've got? Remember, it doesn't matter how many books that you read, how many TED Talk that you listen to. If you don't take action, nothing is going to change. So take action today. Reach out to one of us. Even if it's your mindset shift, we are here to support you to, make you become exactly what God has planned for you to become. So until Saturday when we meet again, I wish you a blessed evening. Thank you so much for watching us. Thank you. Thank you so much. And bye.
Thank
everyone.
you.
Bye, everyone.